Nights with my teammates, Kenny, whoever it was that was coming up to me. I was just trying to, show love, because everybody put in a lot of work.
600 plus days is a long time.
Yeah.
How did you grow as a person, as a player, through some of that adversity?
It was tough, just really how I just carried myself each and every day, not trying to think about it, but at the same time, it's like, okay, I got to figure out ways if I got to do something different or, just, on certain routes or whatever it was. But, just being myself and not pressing each and every week, just letting the ball find me, just keep getting open, and that's what happened.
Did you notice any difference with Matt being on the sideline, calling the plays down there?
I was just trying to look for something different and get a spark going. Like I said, I support them, so whatever they do, I'm with it, regardless.
Diontae, it wasn't just that touchdown, but 3 games where you've had a big impact. What's keyed that impact since you've returned from injury from your standpoint?
Just my ability, just to draw attention. Having George and on the other side just allows Kenny to know who he has out there. Makes him comfortable, because he knows who's going to get open. And just by me being able to route run and just do what I do best, and I showed that tonight.
This is several games you guys have won with a fourth quarter touchdown. Can that be something that, as an offense, you can kind of hang your hat on, that ability to, if you need to drive late, you guys can go get it?
We trying to do that every quarter, man. Obviously we didn't do that as well as we wanted to tonight, but that's the goal. Every quarter is just to start fast and put points up on the board. Games ain't gonna go our way sometimes, but at the same time we just gotta keep playing, and that's what we did and came out on top.
Diontae, I'm sorry, somebody asked on that 32-yarder coming out of the huddle, did you know you were going to? Did he give you a look when he saw single coverage on the pass play down the sideline?
Oh yeah, I had a certain route, but based off coverage, if he was pressed, it turns into a go route. So that's what coverage I got, and I made a play, and we got an end zone.
Who turns it into a go route, you or does he check?
It's me based off the coverage, so I just gotta really understand what's going on, and I've seen it.
So is that a situation where it just shows the chemistry that you and Kenny have built and the trust that you guys have built, that it adds this extra level to the offense when you're out there?
Yeah, it's just us being on the same page. That goes all the way back to training camp, and like I said, we've been practicing those type of plays all year. Like I said, it's good that we could put it on film and get it, put it on film and put points on the board at the same time. And like I said, I got full faith in Kenny that you're gonna make the right choices all the times.
Are you guys getting comfortable in these uncomfortable situations in the fourth quarter?
I would say, yeah. Because we've been there plenty of times. It's just how you respond in the moment. You're not letting the moment get too big for you. Overthinking the whole situation. Just go out there and play football. You shouldn't change nothing different that you've been doing. But like I say, we stayed focused. And finished strong.
Diontae, you guys had 4 lengthy scoring drives, 10-plus plays, 4 or 5 minutes off the clock. Being able to sustain that throughout this game, what does that do for the offense's confidence as you guys come down the stretch here?
It gives us more confidence to just keep going and adding more fuel to the fire, finding more ways to get the playmakers the ball in their hands, get Najee the ball, get the running game going, stuff like that. Like I say, we just gotta take it one day at a time, just keep figuring stuff out, and putting stuff on the film.
Last 2.
Diontae, from your perspective, what keyed the run game success tonight?
Line firing off the ball, getting to the second level, making their blocks. That's really what it all determines, and that will that they have up front. So who gonna win the line of scrimmage? And I feel like we won the line of scrimmage tonight.
From your perspective, what was the difference in having Matt Canada on the sideline versus up in the box?
Just trying to find a spark, see what he sees out there differently, as opposed to being up top. And that gives him more time to talk to Kenny to see what they see out there, whatnot, little stuff like that.
Alan?
Diontae, Kenny took a big hit last week. Didn't seem like there was any question he was going to play. Didn't get off to a great start. Kind of got through it. How much do you guys just appreciate his toughness, and how does that play out?
The trainers took good care of him this week. He took care of his body. So that gives him a lot of time to rest and not really do too much. So once he got to the game, it was like we already knew he was going to play. It's just how he was going to come out there and start, and he started good. So.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have not heard anybody
TJ, you guys have been in so many tight games. When it gets tight late, because you've been in these situations so much, do you feel like you have an advantage?
I don't know. Games are hard to win. I feel like a lot of teams are in these situations a lot. It's just kind of getting in the mode of trying to do your job, do your best. We always say defense wants to be out there when the game's on the line. And tonight was no different. Glad Quan was able to deliver a big play for us.
This was been good at adjusting at halftime. What did you see out of the group tonight to get Levis kind of off his rhythm there in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like he showed some toughness tonight. He took some hits, was able to deliver some good passes under pressure, and we were able to just continue to kind of keep him under duress and be able to have him throw that pick at the end there was huge.
Talked about there needed to just be better communication in the second half, and that was the adjustment you guys talked about in the locker room. What were those conversations like when you guys trying to get back out there?
I mean, have better communication. It's that simple. We just need to talk more, especially when a guy like Mint goes down. Obviously, a guy that does a lot of talking. Anytime a guy like Cole goes down, a guy that does a lot of the talking in the middle, we need to emphasize communication, especially when we're playing at home and the fans are going crazy. It makes it a little bit more difficult. But I feel like we did a better job in the second half for sure.
How did you guys feel you did against Henry, and how critical was that?
I felt like we did pretty well against the run. I haven't looked at anything, but just continuing to bow up in situations and make them one-dimensional, and I feel like we did a good job of that tonight.
Did you notice Cam Hayward, his presence?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't know how many tackles he had, but I know that he played his butt off tonight, and he definitely is a difference maker for us.
TJ, how about the play of Roberts and Quan, especially after Cole went out?
Oh, huge. I mean, next man up mentality, but those guys have been, they're all alphas in the middle, so they all want to be out there as much as possible. Obviously, we feel for Cole, and hopefully that it's nothing too serious. But when those guys stepped in, we didn't skip a beat.
TJ, what does it do for you when Alex is getting so much pressure in the backfield? I think he had 7 or 8 tonight again.
Yeah, it's huge. Alex Highsmith is a hell of a player, and I'm glad that he's finally starting to get the recognition that he's getting.
Anything else?
Find your brother in the stands, a little different knowing he's out there.
Yeah.
He's been on another field most of your career.
His arm's going to be sore from waving that damn towel. Every time I looked up there, he was waving the towel. So I can't wait to see them and hear about how they enjoyed the game.
TJ, you guys are almost halfway through this thing. You haven't really, I guess, probably by your standards, played a complete game yet, but you're still definitely in the mix. I mean, how encouraged are you about what lies ahead in the next 2 months?
Yeah, I mean, we have some big-time games coming up. We have another home game next week, and then I think some divisional opponents are coming up. Obviously not satisfied with where we are, but we just need to continue to improve and eliminate problems as quickly as possible and just get as healthy as possible. That's what is so crucial about this extra little rest that we have.
To that point, TJ, the phrase is always stay ahead of the chains on offense and stay on schedule. Do you feel like you guys are at least doing that, did that in the bye, coming out and rebounding after Jacksonville this week?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely putting an emphasis on 3 and outs, just trying to get off the field. I mean, anywhere you look, the really elite, good defenses are on the sidelines a lot. And that's something that we're trying to do. And I feel like we're moving in the right direction, but by no means are we there yet.
Anything else? Thanks, guys.
Diontae down the sideline, what did you see and how did that play unfold? Was that the call from the huddle or did that change?
Nope, that was a call from the huddle. Had man, had Tay on a go one-on-one. Want to give an opportunity, a big third down for us to get down there in the red zone and eventually, score. So it was a good play for us.
Kenny, what was it like having Matt on the sidelines? Did it help at all?
It was good. I think, we communicate really well with the headset. No one else really gets a chance to do that with him. So I think, him being able to go over to each position group and kind of get on the same page with them and let them know what we're thinking going into each drive, I think it definitely was a positive.
Kenny, how'd that come about? Did you request that? Or?
No, I didn't. I was just, came to work and I was told that. So.
Any effects on your play from the injury?
No. I felt good. Shout out to our trainers, Gabe leading the way, helped me get ready to go, and Sonia and Dino, short week, did a great job of helping me get ready, and I felt good.
What changed about the offensive line this play this week from last week that allowed you guys to keep going on the ground?
I haven't seen it. I can't answer that question. I know they did a great job protecting run game, backs hitting the hole really hard, and running downhill and getting north-south, which was great to see. Getting guys in the end zone, having explosive runs. So it was a good day for the guys up front.
Kenny, what is it about you in this offense that you guys seem to be comfortable in uncomfortable situations?
I think we all have faith in each other. We got trust, and we all care for one another. There's no one in there that has any doubt when it comes down to those fourth quarters that we're going to be able to, put a drive together and go down there and score. Right now, we're just searching for that consistency all game. We're one or two plays here and there where I felt like, we would have more points on the board if we would have been sweating it out at the end. We just got to continue to work at that.
Getting that touchdown to Diontae, he hasn't had one in quite a while. Just what was it when you saw that play develop, and what's it like to get him in the end zone?
It was great. It was awesome. Obviously, it was a big deal to get him in the end zone. It's been too long for sure. So, see that smile on his face after that was great, and I'm sure it felt like the world was off his back now, so he can go relax and play and continue to be the guy that he is for us. He had an unbelievable game.
What was the significance of that opening drive?
Say that again, sorry.
Significance of that opening drive for you guys to finally punch.
It was big. It was big. We did what we were searching to do, all year with that opening drive, going down there and score. I thought the balance was great. I thought we had great balance all night. The run game working off the pass, vice versa, getting guys some really good situations on the outside that helped open up the run. So it was good having that balance.
Kenny, off that, what can you say about how the running backs kind of played off each other tonight and their ability to kind of?
Yeah. I think having two backs that are fresh in there, it's a huge difference. I think you see it. Both elite type backs that when they get going and they start hitting those holes north south, they're really tough to bring down. They both run really hard. Great speed to power with both of them, and can't say enough. That they do in the pass game as well. I think it's underappreciated what 22 and 30 do when they get the ball in the flat or they have space. If I'm ever in trouble or if I don't see the coverage clearly, checking it down to those guys and letting them go do their thing was huge for us.
Did you feel like this game you're closer to being the offense you want to be?
Absolutely. It's a couple plays here and there, and once we hit those and continue that consistency that we're searching for, I think the point total will be up where we want it to be.
And to get all but one drive was either a scoring drive or a 3 and out. Is there something about once you start to get going, you guys get a little bit better as an offense?
Yeah, rhythm's a huge thing, and you're always searching for that first down when you get out there. So guys getting rhythm and they're feeling good. The guys set their pads up front. We're getting rhythm in the passing game. So it's all about that when you're talking offensive football.
When you guys have tweaks to the run game plan, it looked like maybe you're running out of the shotgun a little more, maybe a little bit more at a later personnel groupings, anything like that.
That's all based off of what we see kind of throughout the week scouting, and Coach Meyer does a great job of putting the plan together and getting with him and Coach Cannon on what we want to do, what we're looking for in the run game, and huge shout out to those guys up front. Like I've been saying, we go as they go. So seeing those guys play like that as a quarterback, as running backs, receivers, we all feed off that, and it was awesome to see.
You guys take a bye. George more involved, considering that he only had 2 catches for -1 yards in this game.
Say it again.
What do you guys have to do to get George more involved in the offense? Seemed like I think he only had 2 catches for -1 yard.
Yeah, continuing to move him around. He's going to get doubled a lot, and that's why you see Diontae get singled up, and Diontae's doing a great job on the other side. Credit to him. He takes 2 guys. The run game's opening up because of him. There's a lot of things that he's not getting credit for right now in the stat sheet, but he's helping us win football games. He's helping us have a lot of successful plays. So you definitely want to reward him. I wish we hit that one in the red zone on the fade, the slot fade, but continue to try and get him the football as many ways as we can, but just definitely want to appreciate him for what he does to the defenses. That opens up everything else.
Saw Broderick Jones tonight.
Awesome to see him in there. God brings a lot of energy. It's awesome to see. Brings a great attitude every day to work. And I told him, he texted me Sunday. It was just like, are you going this week? I was like, absolutely. He's like, all right, I'll see you there. So it was good to have him in there. I told him he's going to make mistakes, but just keep playing the next play. It was awesome to have him in there.
Some struggles, Kenny. You guys, you got to the bye 3-2 with 2 divisional wins in your back pocket. You come out of the bye, same sort of thing. You've had some hurdles, but you're still keeping your heads above water. To your previous point about what you think the offense can be, does that at least give you some encouragement that you can look around and say, we're running with the division right now, we're still on pace?
Yeah, I mean, there's always positives you have to take. The outside noise of everybody who just harps on the negatives. You can't get caught up in that. There's a lot of great things that we're doing, and we're close. We're close to getting to where we want to get to. So we got to have that singular focus and continue to show up, and we will get there.
You guys are in so many tight games so often, and you're having success. Do you think that gives you an advantage?
I think knowing how to win down the stretch, I think you look around the NFL, it's a lot of one-possession games around the league. When you look at the slate every weekend, the margin for error is so small at this level between winning and losing. And the fact that we continue to find ways to win, I think, is a huge advantage to us. And like I said, no one panics down the stretch. We all are confident in each other, and we go out there and play hard. So it's good to see.
You come off the field, you got Matt and Mike, 2 quarterbacks. What do you bounce off of? Do you look at the previous drive, the upcoming drive? Can you take us with you guys?
Yeah, it's previous. You go through the pictures quick, what I saw, what they saw, what we think's there coming up for the next drive, what we're looking to accomplish in the next drive with the starters, and what we're looking to do. There's a lot that goes into it, but it's just constant communication between Coach Canada, Coach Sully, and the other quarterbacks do a great job with me, Mitch and Mason. He shouts to those guys with what they mean to me this season, and good friends of mine. So it's a group effort that we all kind of bounce ideas off each other and then get ready to go for the next series.
Was that Glenn Thomas that was in the box then? And can you communicate with him still?
I could, yeah. I mean, he sends it down to Coach Canada. He'll let me know if there's something urgent that I need to hear from the box. But but communication was pretty smooth tonight.
All right.
Thanks, guys.